Can you able to see the screen? Yep, fine. Let's see. Oh, yesterday evening I had taken one first class. They thought I'm kidding, They're smiling a lot. I said, okay, smile for 1-2 days. I said, okay, fine. Smile. But like they are thinking that class will be very fun like that and all those. There will be no pressures. समझ आएगा क्या तुम लोग को भी ऐसा ही समझ आया था, right? But I'm trying my level best to not give you that much of pressures. तो पढ़ाई तो करना पड़ेगा दोस्त, है ना? चलो, let's see guys. So yesterday we had, अरे change हो गया. I used to keep my feet here. जय हनुमान जी, just करना पड़ेगा. नहीं होगा guys. चलो, let's see guys. Now everybody concentrate here. Now I'm writing here. Yesterday we had work on student and address. Everybody concentrate. Very important terms guys, and very important for the last project topic of Hibernate, right? Please concentrate here. This for last 7 days we are learning Hibernate for this purpose only. Understand here. So right now we had work with what? Private string here. And what we had written? Student having which classes? I meant to say yesterday. Student ID will be there. Yeah, student ID is there. Everybody concentrate here. Right? At the rate entity, at the rate table. And we had given the name as what? Name equals to student data. Something like that we had given yesterday. Student values, something like that we had given here. Okay. And then we had written at the rate data here. Right? And then we had written here private, right? Private int ID, private int ID, right? And for this one we had written here at the rate ID here. Concentrate guys, at the rate ID here. And we had written here at the rate generated value, right? Generated type strategy equals to generated type dot auto, right? Auto is there. And then we had given one column name if you need, like student column name as name equals to student ID. Student ID is there. Okay, great. And student ID is there. Now we are writing here. क्या था और भाई? Name. Private string name will be there. We had taken the name, and then we had written here what? At the rate column. At the rate column, and we had written here name equals to student name, something like that we had written. Okay. Now parallel of that we have a class known as address. Right? Parallel of this we have a class known as address. Everybody concentrate here. Address, very important for understanding. That's why I'm writing the code again for the understanding purpose. Last people, can you able to see the screen guys? Last one. Is it fine for you guys? Now I am writing here name equals to what is that? Address. Should we have to write the entity and table guys? No, we should not have to write, because we are using this content inside the student class, right? Obviously the class student, right? Obviously the class student, right? Class student, I forgot to write the class here, right? I will write it. I will write it, don't worry. So here we are writing here what? Class address will be there, right? Class address will be there, where we had written here क्या क्या था? Pin code is there. The next one is location, street is there, right? And the next one is landmark will be there, right? Landmark will be there. landmark will be there. Okay, great. And get a setter and all those things are there. And we are telling the Hibernate that treat this a as a entity so that, right, so that right now these value can be used. Ha ha ha. एक मिनट हाँ आजा भाई क्रॉस लाइन किधर गया या these value can be used here, right, can be used here. So definitely first of all we have to use this value. So what we are doing, we are writing here, instead of writing this one, we are writing here what guys, private private address and address. Okay, great. Now these two things we had done initially. These two things we had completed initially. Yeah. These two things we had completed initially. Parallel of that, what we had done, we had written one main method, where inside the main method guys, inside the main method, what we had done, we had written the configuration, right? We had written the configuration. Tell me the code of configuration fast here. Configuration config equals to new configuration, right? New configuration. Now yeah, exactly. Config dot configure. Inside the configure, what we are writing, right? We are writing the path we are giving or not. Which path guys? XML path. This XML path contain what things? First. This XML path will contain, right? एक मिनट guys, एक मिनट. This hibernate.xml, hibernate dot hibernate underscore cnf. It's like it's your wish here, whatever the name you can take. We are giving here what guys, driver name, right, user url, right, url. I'm writing the short form. You should have to, in your mind, you should have to calculate all the username, password, and then we are writing here for the language. We are writing for showing query. We are writing for the next one, which is table creation type, and the next one is mapping. Great. वाह, तुम लोग तो expert हो गए Hibernate में. The people is learning the Hibernate from past 20, 25 days, 30 days. तुम check करना, right? Why? Because you are working along with me right now. So this is the technique guys. Okay, now you can see these things, whatever we had worked here, ये वाला हिस्सा कैसा हो गया? हाँ. Now for this one we are using what? Connection hibernate dot connection, because this part is meant for connection purpose. Yes. And if we talk about these things, these two, we are just writing here what guys? Hibernate dot. We are just writing here what? Hibernate dot. Okay, great. Now for this one, for this purpose, for this part, we are using what guys? Arrow tha to main, when arrow is available, why I had done my own kalakari? Mapping is there, right? Mapping is there or not? Yes, the mapping will be there for this one. Great guys. Now we had done with all those things, and after configuration and path, we had started writing some stuff. What are the stuff? First of all, we had written here what guys? Session factory, right? Session factory will be there, right? How to create session factory guys? Session factory equals to new session factory, right? Then config dot build or open. Exactly, right? Then after that, what we are going to write here? Session equals to new session. Then factory class will provide the object or not. Then we are writing here session current session equals to, शुरू हो गया तुम्हारा? Current session equals to, we are writing here factory dot factory dot, what is that guys? Open session. Now the interviewer will ask you that what is this open session method will do? Open session will open the session. अरे खतरनाक आंसर है. Open session will open the session. This is the factory method, stupids, which will provide the object for the interface. The use of session factory is open session, means the bulk of work we want to provide in that particular session. What are the work? Insert, update, delete, select, all those things operation. For this operation, one session will be open, but the actual work of open session is the session is a class or interface guys? Interface. For interface, can we instantiate? Oh, sorry, can we create the object? No, right? Then who will create the object? Somebody else now? That's why I'm using factory design pattern. This is the factory design pattern who is provided by the Hibernate. So the work of open session is it will open the session for the bulk of operations. But the work actual open session will provide the object. Right? See here. See here. Everybody see here. Now we'll go here. कहीं तो कली तो किया था entity connection stabilizer app data. Yeah, see it guys, everyone. ये तो था. Open session. Now see this open session will do what? Let's go to the open session. See here guys, everybody. When we are going for open session, are you seeing the return type of this is what guys? Means it is creating the object and returning. I mean to say obviously the child class. Obviously it will provide you the child class of it. Are yaar, it's an interface. Somebody will provide the object. Who will provide the object? Child class, right? So that's how you can treat this session one. Okay, great. Now everybody concentrate here. Fine, perfect. Let's see. We are done with that. And after that, let's see, guys, everyone. After that, we had written here transaction. Transaction will do what? One unit of work. And we will commit an update or not? Yes. Now we are setting the value. Now tell me by your sense how many student and how many address can be present? How many student and how many address can be present? One student or multiple student? It could be multiple student present or not? Yes, multiple student will be present. Now multiple address will be there or not guys? Multiple address will be there. Great, address will be there, right? And when you are using this address here, right, directly it will Hibernate will not understand it, right? That's why we had written which annotation guys? @embeddable annotation we had written. Now embeddable annotation will do what? It will tell Hibernate that now all this value, whatever the entity you are treating is, insert this value when the student table will be inserted, right or not guys? Yes. So we had seen yesterday these type of functionality, but what is the issue? What is the reason? We will go for the next phase. Everybody concentrate. Let's go for our programming here, right? Let's go for our programming here. कहाँ गया? Add address, यही था. Add address. This one only, na? Yeah, yesterday we had work on this one only. Let's go for the Hibernate there. Hibernate and dialect is there. Just a minute, guys. Dialect is there. Show SQL true. Create. ठीक. Create is there. Let's see. Solo drop, create and drop. We'll using create and drop, guys, so that it will be there. Let me open the SQL first of all. SQL. अच्छा already था ही यार. चलो ठीक है कोई बात नहीं. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's write here connect. Connect is the system manager. Perfect. Let's see guys, everybody concentrate. Now we are going here in this part. Let's see. Now let's run this application. We have a which class? Address class will be there, I hope. Let me open the address class guys. Address student is there. Address is there, right? Student and address is there we have. So we have multiple classes. Okay, great. Let's see. Now we are going to run this application. Let's go for the add address class. Inside the add address class, we are using connection stabilizer. We are setting the address, and inside the student class, we are setting the address and we are storing the student, and we are telling data added, and we are fetching the data based on this one. So right now let me comment it. Why? Because it will give you exception, because ID will be generated automatically, right? Okay, let's run the program, guys, and let's see the result. What result is storing? Hold on. Let me show you the result first of all. Okay, great. Data added, right? Data added. Let's go here. आजा भाई इधर. हाँ. Now let's go. वो क्या था भाई? Student values, right? Select star. Okay. First of all, see here, guys. DSC of student values. Student values. Are you sure? Student values that right? Student values. Control C, Control V. DSC of student values. Now you can see the table is created here, which have the ID, pin code, nearby, street, degree, and name. But right now in student class, we had just written here, everybody concentrate, we had just written here what, guys? ID, student name, or degree, right? Address have the different thing. Address have what thing, guys? The address have what? Address have pin code, street, or landmark. And you can see here right now ID, this is pin code, this is landmark, this is street, this is name. Means the table is created with all those data. Now let's start here. Let's write here what is that? Select star from select star from student values here. And when we are checking here, right, when we are checking here, रुको यार इसको सही करने दो, तो इसको सही करने दो. Wait a minute. I will show you. I'd find out one thing. एक मिला है, सही है. बहुत लिखना पड़ेगा, guys. That's why. One solution yesterday I'm searching of and found out this structure, table structure. You can see this one, this table structure. You can check out this one, guys. Okay, let's see. क्या देगा ये? Yes, bro, the same SQL. Yeah, this one. You can see, guys, here. This particular thing will work for each and every part here. Let me check. It's not look good, na? So I thought it's better to find out. Okay, let's go here. बोल देना तुम लोग ChatGPT use कर रहा तुम. Okay, select star from एक मिनट. I will make the screen student values. Great. Right. This will only page size and all those things not working. That's why yesterday I tried. I thought let's see, some ID formatter and all those things are there, right? In this way the things will be adjusted proper way, like ID, pin code, nearby, street, degree, and all. Now you can see right now everything is added by our own. Okay, this is one student or multiple student, guys? One student. Okay, one student, right? Great. Now think about it. Right now I'm writing here, right? Everybody understand here. I'm writing here multiple address. Let's add the address, guys. In the same manner, I'm trying to add the address or add the student, right? Let's see, Control C, right? And Control V. And what we are doing, student 2 is there, right? And the name is DEF, right? The degree is MTech. Address is going here. कहाँ गया address? कहाँ गया भाई? Yeah. Okay. Control C, Control V. Address 2 is there, where something 1212, right? Wipro circle, nearby, info Infosys se zyada guys, there is lots of walking drives are going on in every particular companies. Directly go to the company websites, online and offline people, if you are available, directly go for the company website, apply directly from there, see the walkings. A lot of walkings are going on from 0 to 2 year of experience in between, right? Go and try. Either that is technical support, calling process, not technical support, associates, these type of designations you can see, directly apply from the companies. Go directly to the company site. Find out the companies. First of all, ask directly GPT that tell me nearby my area walk-in interviews for IT as a, or first of all give the prompt to GPT that act as a recruiter, and that too genuine, and give me all the nearby walkings for IT for below designation as software engineer, for fresher, technical associate, technical support, like that. Give the ChatGPT will give you all the addresses. Then go directly to the company. Where is that? I mean to say in the Google, find out the company, see the requirement, fill the form, or if the walking is there, directly reach out for the walk-ins. Try this type of activities, right? And possibility August and September, lots of calls will be there, right? क्योंकि बहुत कोई drop करते हैं अभी. A lots of people are dropping it. Right now they are trying to switch. Immediately after you can say that increment, the company will not release them. Suppose the increment happen in April, the salary will reflect from May. Then June the employer are starting preparing, and from July they put the resume. That's why July, August, September is 3 months is there for the hiring purpose. Don't miss the chances. Parallelly see the company's things. Whatever I told you, please apply in that manners. Lots of walk-ins I am seeing right now, right? You can check out there, and you can go and you can find out. No issue. Now everybody see, I'm adding the multiple data here. So student 1 is there, student address 2 is there, right? Address 2 is there, and student 2 is there, and let's save the student 2 here. Now how many people will go, guys? I mean to say, how many people will be saved here? 2 people, right? Let's run the program, right? Let's run the program, guys, and let's see here. Okay, great. Fine, updated. You can see student updated here because let's go to the place. Let's go to the place here, and let's write select star from student values. क्या हो गया? क्या मिस्टेक किया भाई? Acha. You can see the cache work. Have you seen the cache work? अरे यार भाई, ये see right now. Address 2 is there ना? Everybody concentrate here. अरे भाई आया. You can see here. I'm going to run this program. Now address 2 set address is there. Address 2 is there. Wait, hold on. Let me check. Create and drop. Yeah, fetching the data. Let's go to the face. Select star. Commit we had done. Have we done the commit? क्या हो रहा है? Just a minute. Begin transaction, commit transaction. Okay. Let me check, guys. Update. Everybody concentrate here. Update is. Now let's go for the add address, run the program, and check out these things. Updated the value. Okay. Let's see. We are not set the student. What? We had set the student, na? Wait. Jay, एक minute. See, Prashant. Let's see. अब नहीं हुआ तो तुम लोग मरोगे अभी अब. Right? Let's see, guys. Let me check. चलो बच गए तुम लोग. Right? So how many student will be there? 2 student added here. Right? 2 student added here. Now, tell me right now. Student right now have a different table, or student is dependent on this particular, I mean to say address have a different table, or address is dependent of the student table? Perfect, exactly, because address don't have the separate views, but it should be there. But if I write here at the rate, what guys? Table here, and if I try to work here, suppose here I'm writing here name equals to address values, right? Address values. Suppose if I'm writing in this manner, address values, okay? And let's Hibernate, make this as what guys? Make this as create and drop only, so that it will be good. Now add address. When we are going to do that, everybody concentrate here. What it is telling? Concentrate here, right? You can see here. Insert into update. Right, let's see here. Now, let's go here. Now, let's go to this phase. Select star from student values. 2 values are added. Now, select star from what guys? Address values. Right? Address values here. Right? Address values here. It is telling that. See? We had written exact name, na? Everybody understand here. We had written the exact name. What is the name? We had given? Name I had given exact. Address values, yeah. Address values. Let's go to the SQL. Select star from address values, yes. Now, you can see, you had created the table though. Is the table exist? No. First of all, understand, with the embeddable, we cannot work with the table terms. If the table is not there, ID will be not there. If the ID will be not there, right? I mean to say, then sir, why you had written column? Column for the purpose of, I'm telling Hibernate that Hibernate treat this class as a value for values for which class? Student class. Now tell me right now, address is dependent upon the student or not? Yes, address is dependent upon the student. But address should have a different entity, different table or not? Yes, obviously. Means what I'm trying to tell you guys, everybody concentrate, what I'm trying to tell you here, concentrate here guys. I'm trying to tell you here that this particular student table, whatever the student we are seeing here, right? Whatever the student we are seeing here should have, everybody concentrate, should have different table, right? It should have different table. And this class have also the different tables. Concentrate. These two should have the unique or individual identity. The table for student, right? The table for what is that? Address. These two have the unique identity by its own. But if we are writing unique identity by its own, then how we can use it? First of all, first question arises that we cannot by the using, okay, for adding all those things we need @embeddable annotation or not? Yes. But if I write @embeddable annotation, can we work with table guys? No. First issue is that only, that I have to use which annotation? Embeddable. Understand the requirement. Embeddable, very, very dangerous concept, right? Immediately it will go from your mind. That much dangerous concept it is. Embeddable, right? Embeddable annotation. But the drawback of embeddable annotation is what? We cannot make what guys? We cannot make a separate table. Separate table. We cannot make a separate table. Embeddable is there, we cannot make a separate table, but we should have to make the separate table for this. Very critical situation came that I need two table. I cannot make two table because I'm using embeddable. If I want to create two table, I have to remove what, guys? Embeddable. But if I remove embeddable, can I use it? No. Look, check and mate. Right? We cannot remove it. We cannot add it. That's why one concept came into the picture. What, guys? Mapping. Mapping relation. Right? Relation. Now let's see this mapping relation. Which one? Real time. Everybody understood the requirement why mapping relation came? Why mapping relation came? The requirement is that only that every classes have their own identification. But if the one class can use the another class or not? But if I want to use one class into another class in Hibernate, we should have to use which annotation? Embeddable. But if I use embeddable, we should have to create only one table. But it should have two table. But if we working with the two table, we should have to remove the embeddable. Are you understanding? Understand this one first of all. I will ask to you then. This, tell me yes or no. Online people, offline people, both. Tell me. These two classes have their own, should have their own identification or not? Tell me, guys. Should own identification. Yes or no? One class can use another class or not? But if one class is using the another class, directly Hibernate can understand? No. We should have to use which annotation? But if the embeddable is there, separate table will be there. Then for separate table, which I have to remove? But if I remove the embeddable, what is the issue? That's why this concept is so critical. Right? That's why, who came into the picture, guys? Mapping relation. Right? Let's see the real-time example of this one. Right? Let's go out from this. Everybody is giving the exam on Saturday, I hope. On Saturday, everybody is attempting the exam here or not? नहीं करते हो exam. Okay. जिंदगी में कभी MCQs देखे हो? नहीं देखे हो? पहली बार. धरती पे पहली बार आए हो, right? First time only. You had seen the MCQs, right? Okay, understand, guys. Now suppose there is MCQ platform is there. See here, guys, everybody, see the things. MCQ platforms are there, right? There are so many examples are there, but let me tell you the thing. MCQ platforms are there. Now inside the MCQ platform, guys, everybody understand the requirement. There is right now one UI. Right? There is what, guys? UI is there. Right? This is the UI. Suppose here. Inside this UI, everybody concentrate here. Online people, offline people, this is the exact scenario. I'm telling you how you are attempting the exam and how the question is correct here. Right? See the how platform internally built. Lots of things I'm going to tell you. Right? अब अपना platform मत बना लेना. UI is there, right? Now you can do it also. क्या है इसमें? ऐसा like we have that many type of tools are present right now in the market. Any application you can build, but that application will work or not, no guarantee. Names and roll number you are adding it, guys. Roll number you are adding it, right, for the registration purpose. And then it is showing you one console. It is showing you one console here. Right, it is showing you one console where one question is available. Concentrate, guys. One question is available inside it. Right, question is there, which have question one. Suppose what is Hibernate? Type of the question is there. What is Hibernate? And it's have the option as option A, right? Option B, right? Option B, option C, right? And option D. And what you are doing? A, right? You are doing or not? Right? Okay. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Where the 10 will come, that will be the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Option B is the answer. Right or not? You are doing that now? But what you are doing, actually the data backend will not do that things. Right? That's why what will happen in backend, there is a database where all the questions are gathered there. Everybody concentrate. All the questions are gathered here. These per question link with one database here. Right? Everybody concentrate the requirement very effectively. Concentrate, guys. This all the questions are in the database, guys. Right? Everybody concentrate in the database as a question here. Right? Now suppose right now this is question database, internal question database is there. Database is there. Right? Inside this question database, there are question 1. Suppose there are question 2. Question 2 is there. Question 2 is there. There are question 3 is there. Suppose here the question is, first question 1 is there. What is Hibernate? Hibernate is there. Everybody concentrate. Very important. The question 2 will be something like that. What is the use of @ mapping? Mapping. Right? @ mapping, I'm telling. Tag mapping. Question 3 will be somewhat like that. Online people, are you seeing? Now, question 3 will be that. What is the use of @lazy? What is the use of @lazy? Huh? What is the use of @lazy? It will stop creating object at the time of container started or not? Exactly, right? See the forms. Now you are remembering the answers slowly, right? यही चाहिए था. Now, each question have their own answers, guys. Each questions have their own particular answers here. That's why there is an answer database also. Right? There is an answer database also right now. Right? Answers database is available here. Everybody concentrate. Database will be available. Very, very important requirement, guys. Please understand. You can add it these things in the interview purpose also, that you had built it this type of application by using these things. These are the questions. What drawback you had faced and what the exact view you had given. Everybody see. So the answer 1 will be there. Inside this answer 1, Hibernate, you can, the answer will be somewhat like, everybody understand, Hibernate is an ORM framework. ORM framework, suppose. Framework is there, right? ORM framework is there, right? Answer 2 is there. इसको बोलना कल से नहीं आने. बोलना वापस नहीं आने. What is the mapping tag? क्या कॉलेज में पढ़ता है क्या? Mapping class. चलो नहीं. Mapping class match the object to the database, or map the, you can say that, map the object to the database. Okay, the answer 3 is somewhat that. Everybody concentrate. Answer 3 is @lazy help the IOC container to stop creating the object at the time container start. Right? We are done with. So this is there. Now every question, whatever, when you are picking here the question, guys, what is Hibernate? Now suppose you are selecting the answer, right? These all are matched with the question database or not? Yes. Now each question have their own answer, guys. Everybody concentrate. Each question have their own answers right now. They have their own answers right now. Right? They have their own answers right now. Everybody concentrate. So when you are clicking on option B, it is finding here question available or not. When the question is available, it is finding out the answer. And if this answer is available in this place, then only you are getting the green signal as which way, guys? You are getting the green signal as, what is that? In this way, the platform is working for that. Sir, how? This is so scenario. But how actually? Let's see, guys. Everybody concentrate. Let's see how actually it will work. Then we'll see programmatically these things, right? You should have to understand this. Now, everybody understood this requirement? Yes. Now, everybody understand. I'm taking you out from this examples, student, employee, and all those. No. Some check out some real-time examples, right? Eh, पहाड़ पे बैठ Now let's see, guys. Everybody concentrate here. Now I have a class. Everybody concentrate. Now I have a class here. So the class is right now at the rate what, guys? Entity. Everybody concentrate here. Concentrate, guys. Everyone see here. Now I'm writing a class as what, guys? Entity as a class. I mean to say entity as an annotation. Entity as an annotation. I'm writing here table. Everybody concentrate. I'm writing here table as the name of questions data. Question data is there. Suppose question data is there. Question data is there as a table, and I'm writing here at the rate data. Suppose for the Lambok API, and I'm writing here public class. Everybody concentrate. Very important, guys. Public class here, and the class name is right now known as questions as a class. Questions as a class, right? Now, Hibernate will treat what? Hibernate will treat this class as which class? Entity, and it will create the table in the database. Okay. Now, everybody see. We are writing here at the rate ID. Everybody concentrate. And at the rate generated value, right? At the rate generated what? Value, right? Strategy equals to generated, right? Generated type or auto will be there, and then we are writing here what, guys? At the rate column here, and name equals to question ID. Suppose this is the question ID, one unique ID every time it will generate. Everybody concentrate. Question ID is there, and then I'm writing here private int ID. Now this ID indicate what, guys? Question ID. Okay. Now I'm writing here private string, right? Questions. Now this class is completed. Okay, one class is there with me, which indicate which class, guys? Which indicate question class. Okay, perfect. This indicate the question class. Great. Now let's see. In the same manner, we are going to create the next class, which is known as answer. Let's see here, guys. Now I'm writing here. Concentrate. Now I'm writing here at the rate entity. Everybody concentrate. Entity, because we need separate table for separate thing, na? Arey baba, see here. I need separate data. Previously, student address have the issue. They don't have the separate database, right? But right now we need a separate things, every individual things for the purpose, right? Now everybody see here. I'm writing at the rate entity. I'm writing here at the rate what, guys? Table will be there, and then we are writing here name equals to what? Answers data will be there, and then we are writing here what is that? Data will be there. Okay, perfect. Last people, can you able to see the screen, guys? Can you able to see the screen? Okay, public class is there and answer is there, right? Answers are there, right? Inside this we are writing here at the rate what, guys? ID will be there for the different purpose, right? At the rate generated value, right? At the rate generated value is there, and inside this we are writing what, guys? Strategy equals to, right? Generated type auto will be there, right? And then we are writing here what, guys? At the rate column, right? Column will be there. Everybody concentrate. Now I'm writing here name equals to answer ID will be there. Everybody concentrate here. Answer ID will be there, and we had given this as what, guys? Private string private int ID. This ID is for answer ID. You can see the ID is also present here. But column will give that separate name or not? Yes, that's why the column will be needed here. Now we are writing here what, guys? Private string, and what is that? Answers. Alright, answers we are writing here. Great. Now this class is also completed. I have a class which will give me all the data. Perfect. This is the class. right? These two classes represent these two tables, right? These two classes represent these two tables. Right? Chal. These two classes represent these two tables, right? Okay. Now let's see. Now the issue is right now, question is attached with one answer or not? Tell me fast. Question is attached with one answer or not? Exactly. Now what means these two have two different classes or not? I have to use question. Inside the question, I have to use which class, guys? Answer class. We have to use or not, guys? Tell me fast, chalo. Exactly, we have to use or not? Yes. Now we are using the class as like we are using inheritance or composition? Composition. Then we are going to write here what? Private. Private answers. Tell me. Private answers. And what is that, guys? Answers. Right? Answers. Now we are using it. We are in the same situation. Student and address situation. Remember? Now, for attaching this class, which annotation I need? At the rate? Kaun sa? But if the embeddable I will add, what is the issue? Answer table is not there. That's why we are using what, guys? Mapping. Now everybody understand what we will do here, guys. Right? Two table is there. Everybody concentrate. How actually it will look like. Concentrate. Very, very important for understanding purpose. That's why this diagrammatical format I'm drawing. And I will share you this same, so that you will understand. Now there is two table. Everybody concentrate. Two table will be created. First one is there, right? First one is there, and the next one is there. This one is next one will be there in the same manner. Now everybody concentrate. What will happen inside this, right? Inside this question table, right? Inside this question table, guys. Everybody understand. Question table. We are writing here. Question ID, right? Question ID is there, and what is that? Questions are there. Questions are there or not? Yes, questions are there. Everybody concentrate. Questions are there. Now, inside this answer one, guys, answer, right? Answers table, we have what things? Tell me fast. We have answers ID. We have answers ID and we have answers here, right? We have answers here. Answers here. Now, tell me, when we are going to generate this one, guys? Aja kake. Right? When we are going to generate this one, guys, right? अरे पूरा मैं साइंस लैब बना दिया हूँ. बस सही है, आइडिया मिल जाएगा तुम. Now, when we are going to generate it, guys, everybody understand. Now you are generating here. So what will happen? Hibernate will do what? Hibernate will generate the unique ID or not? Suppose 1, and it will store one question number 1 or not? Yes. In the same manner, right now, it will add the second question, and it will add the question number 2 or not with the unique ID. Auto-generated, right? Primary key. And then it is adding 3. And then we are adding what, guys? Question 3 or not? Yes, question 3 will be there. In the same manner right now, if we create separate table, then this type of scenario. Now, again, suppose 1 will be the answer ID for answer ID, right? 2, okay. This answer 1 will be there. Suppose answer 1 will be there. 2 is there. Answer 2 is there. I know your question in your mind. Hold on. इसी का इलाज करने अभी आया हूँ. Wait. Answer 3 will be there. Right? Now, any question have any particular, the question 1 could be the answer 3 will be the effective answer for it or not? Are Baba, I meant to say question 1 answer will be where in possibility will be the answer will be in answer 3, not in answer 1, right? I should have to match anytime. I can throw out any answer in any place. It should be matched with the exact question and exact answer, na? That's why right now we are performing the operation as what, guys? Mapping here. Understand what we are doing. We are telling that there is one question, right? There is one question. Everybody concentrate. There is one question which have, I'm telling the Hibernate. Everybody concentrate. I'm telling the Hibernate one question have one answer here. Identify, see here, one question of one answer. Identify that answer, right, by your own, you are telling Hibernate, then Hibernate is telling you, I cannot identify. That's why you are telling Hibernate that Hibernate, buddy, I will give you one annotation, right? Annotation which is known as 1 to 1. I will tell you the annotation what guys? 1 to 1. I will only set the exact answer. Just you have to find out those answer and you have to give me the result. Now, what you are telling Hibernate to only there, you are telling the Hibernate that there is, see here, you are telling the Hibernate there is one question, have one answer. Identify by your own. Hibernate is telling it's not possible for me directly identify it. Then you are telling I will provide you one annotation known as what? 1 to 1, and I will set the value for you with the exact answer. By looking this two input, find out the answer for me. That's why right now here embeddable will not work. Everybody concentrate here. Their embeddable will not work if you need separate table for separate data, and if you want to make the relation between one data to another data, one class into another class, right, you should have to write the annotation known as what guys? 1 to 1 to 1. 1 to 1. When you are writing this 1 to 1 annotation, what will happen guys? Internally understand this is primary key or not. Everybody concentrate. This is primary key or not? This question ID is a primary key or not? Everybody tell me. Understand this requirement. This question ID will become what guys? Primary key. This answer ID is primary key or not? Exactly. This answer ID is also what guys? A primary key. Everybody concentrate. This is also as a primary key here. Now what will happen right now? When you write 1 to 1 annotation, where you had written 1 to 1 annotation guys? Question. Now in database what will happen? Database what will happen? One concept came as what guys? Foreign key. One concept came as foreign key. Foreign key will do what? It will indicate the primary key of one table into your table for relation purpose. If you want to make relation between two different database, you should have to make the concept of foreign key with joins column. Right, inner join, outer join, left outer join, right outer join, these type of things. So right now what will happen when you write 1 to 1, what will happen? One foreign key will be created. That key will be the primary key of another table. Primary key of another table. Now what will happen? Right now question ID is 1, question is 1. When you write 1 to 1, it will go for the answer table and fetch out the answer, and whatever the answer you had set, it will add the value here. Means the question 1 having the answer what? 2. Question 2 having the answer what guys? 1. Now question 3 answer having what guys? 3. You can see what will this 2 1 3 is what? This is the answer ID, primary key. Everybody understand? Now by seeing this table, what you will understand, everybody concentrate here. By seeing this table, you will understand, right? By seeing this table, you will understand the question 1 right now, having which, what is the exact answer of question 1 guys? 2 is not. Primary key is what guys? 2. Now it will search the primary key from this place. Everybody concentrate. Now it will search the primary key from this place. Now the primary key is available as 2. Yes. Now the exact answer for question 1 is which one guys? Answer 2. Are you understanding? In this manner the mapping will happen. Internally it's working. And this will only work. This foreign key will only create when you are going to write what guys? 1 to 1. 1 to 1, then only the relation will be stabilized between one table into another table. And what will happen when you write 1 to 1? Hibernate will create one foreign key, and foreign key internally can create the primary key of another table. Now when you are searching for question 1 answer, the question 1 is directly indicating the primary key what guys? 2 na? Now primary key of 2 is in which table? Right now, see the name, answer ID. So it will go and check answer ID with 2. Yes, available. The answer, exact answer is what guys? 2. This is the working scenario of internally one question for the database. मैंने ही build किया था. Right? I had faced the issue. While I was building this one, I faced one issue. Right? That's why I added the concept of microservices there. Right? Because see, microservices every company is not using. If there is a large scale of application, then only the microservices will be used. Every company microservices they are not going to use. Startups, especially startups, will work on monolithic type of application. Right? Monolithic means traditional way of application. A vast company, vast product, which need different sets, they will go for microservices. And right now, microservices isn't trending also. Right? It's, you can say that users are there. Now, I hope everybody understand the requirement. Everybody understood the requirement? Pakka? Let's write the class fastly. Shall we? Chalo, let's write the class for this requirement, guys. Now, only for 1 minute, just see the table, guys. You will understand. Online people, understood the requirement, guys? Sir, multi-module all application also required. You can say Sabir. Yeah, exactly. Multi-module, you can say that, yeah, something else are there, which is known as, you can say that, one concept is that name I am forgetting. I will tell you the name. From that also, multi-module application will work out. I will tell you the name. Very complicated name is it. Premistic and optimistic, something like that. You can search out, Sabir. Don't worry, I will teach you that primitive and optimistic. When, see, मैं बोल भी नहीं पा रहा हूँ, वो इतना complicated. I will teach you about it. It's act as a multi-threading of spring. Multi-threading of spring. Don't worry. अरे मेरा फेस देखने नहीं बोला मैं. Watch out the table. Watch out the table and see the requirements. Okay, tell me. Now, final thing, tell me. When foreign key will be created directly or when we'll write annotation? When we write annotation. Foreign key will stabilize the relation between two tables or not? Foreign key will accept only the primary key or not? Exactly. Let's start writing our application, guys. In 10 minutes, our application will be completed. Right? Let's start writing our application. Everybody concentrate here. यही लिखते हैं, right? Close all. Save. Right, let's start here. Let's create a package. Let's create a package as यहीं पे लिखते हैं यार, क्या अलग अलग जगह क्यों जाना है? Right, let's see. Let's create a package. Everybody concentrate here. Let's create a package as कहाँ गया package? हाँ, com.nit.task. Task is there. Inside this task, guys, let's write here. Right, let's write here class known as what, guys? Question is that tag. Everybody concentrate. Question is that tag. Question is there. Questions. Now inside these questions, guys, we are going to write here @ Tell me the annotation. Entity is there. @ Table is there. When I'm writing, you should have to understand the internal work, right? Oh, okay. Now tell me question. क्या था? Question value. Question value is there or not? Yes. The question value is there. After that, let's go here, guys, and I'm writing here what that @ data. Okay, data is there. Mitter. पहले मैं क्या दिया था? चाइनीज में लिखा था. नहीं. ID is there, guys, right? We are writing here what? @ ID is there. @ generated value will be there. Generated value strategy equals to generated type dot. What is that? Auto will be there. @ column will be there. Right? Column will be there. Right? Column will be there. And then what is that? Name equals to, I'm writing here. Question ID is there. Perfect. And then I'm writing here private string. Questions I'm writing. Perfect. Questions I'm writing. Done. My first class is completed. right? In the same manner, let's create the next class, which is known as answer class, right? Let's go for class, and we will write here what, guys? Answers as a class. Okay, great. The class is created. Let's copy paste all those things, guys, right? Let's copy paste all those things. We'll change the class name to what? Answers, right? Answers. We are writing here what, guys? Answers value. We are going to write here what? Answers ID, and we are going to write here what, guys? Answer. That's it. Our second class is also ready. Answers. Right? Second class is also ready. Perfect. Right? Right. Let's go here and let's create here a class known as known as MCQ platform. MCQ platform. Right? MCQ platform is there. Now inside this MCQ platform, guys, I'm writing here main method, and I'm writing here session current gaya kya? Current session equals to connection stabilizer dot, what is that? Get connection dot open session. Done. Open session done. Now the next one. Right now we are done with the open session and all those. Let's write here what, guys? Transactions. Let's go here. Well, we are going to write here what, guys? Transactions equals to current session dot begin transaction. One unit is there. Let's write here questions here. Now I'm writing here questions, NIT task question. Question one equals to new question, because you are going to set the question, right? From the this next part, when we are going to learn the MVC, we'll create this as a theme leaf or any particular JSON file type of thing, so that we can add the data manually. Right now we are adding, but in the future we will see this. Now question one equals to set questions only. So let's set the question, guys. So first question is the first question is right now, what is Hibernate? Hibernate is there. Perfect. Now the next question is right now, chalo. Control C. The next question is right now, everybody concentrate. Now next question is question two. Question two equals to question two dot set question. What is क्या था next question? क्या था? Mapping tag work. What is mapping tag work? Okay, the next question is right now, question 3 will be there. Question 3 will be there, and question 3 dot set question of what is the use of at the rate depends on. What is the use of depends on? Before executing one class, if I am dependent on some other class, it should execute that things or not. Even though if you write in order also, unorder also, first it will execute or not. Exactly. Yeah. Now depends on is there, right? Now we are writing here answers. Let's go for the setting the answers, guys. Now I'm writing here answers here. Answer one. Right, answer 1 equals to new answer is there. Everybody concentrate. Now I'm writing here what? Answer 1 dot set answer here. Hibernate is ORM framework. Hibernate is an ORM framework. Okay, you can do one thing also, guys. Suppose the question should not be large, you can add here what, guys? At the rate column with the length. And all those things, right? See all the requirement where you can use. I'm giving the idea to you, right? Okay, the next question is answer here, and then we are writing here the next one. Answer 2 equals to new answer here, and I'm writing here what is that? Mapping tag is used to map the, right? It is used to right? It is used to map the object. You know what I done? Just swap the question so that the answer could be mismatch, right? So that you can check. Otherwise 1 1 1 2 2 तो ऐसे ही हो गया, right? Now it is used to map the object to the database. Who will use it? Hibernate. Okay. The next one is right now. Right. Answer 2 and answer 3 will be there. Answer 3 will be there. Right. Answer 3 will be there. And then we are writing it here. Kya tha? Depends upon. Right. Before IOC container. Right. Run any class which is in order. One class dependent. Execute the dependent class on which dependent class on another class. Execute the dependent class for one class. Right? Now everybody see. Now we are done with the questions. We are done with the Acha. Right? Sometime you had seen answer will क्या है? Acha. Now sometime you had seen answer is mismatch on all those things because while typing the question this type of mistake connection mistake will be there. These whatever the reference you are seeing, this is act as a connector, a box where the mentors or the people are typing their answers. Right? This is the reference internally. UI will treat this as a box. Right? And that's the mistake happen when answer will be mismatched there. Now, and you are raising the questions, na? Sahi to tha. I had seen when I had work here, right? When a project is not there, I also working with type taking class, and also I was there in the lab sometime, right? The people are asking me this type of, sir, what is it? Sahi to tha. मैं क्या बताऊं उसको? Like this is not the mistake, right? They will not understand it. But I thought, हाँ तुम सही हो भाई. I tell. That's only thing I can do. Right? Everybody understand it. All the requirements, all the work I had done, guys. Don't worry about it. Development to teaching to mentoring to resolving the system, everything I do. And because of these work, only my knowledge enhance. Because of the staying, I had stayed in the lab for a few days also. Right? And it's enhanced my skills. बहुत मजा आया था मेरे को काम करने में. You know? Now let's see. कोई तो पूछे छोड़ क्यों दिए? Why? Right? Opportunity will come. You will have to move on. Right? This type of things. That's it. Opportunity there also. When I was working here, opportunity was there also. I'm not working only this place as a mentor here. People are seeing this as a mentor. And you know what the thing? I'm working here and the people are asking me when I was in lab, I was working for a development purpose also. And when I was right, people are asking me, sir, why you are not going in development? What should I tell them? Right? They're asking, sir, why you are not went for development if you have that much of knowledge? I said, हाँ सही बात है. कौन दिमाग लगा किसको पता है मैं क्या काम कर रहा हूँ? Right? From a long time हमजाली मजारी वाला काम चल रहा था. Right? Let's see. Right? Everybody concentrate here, guys. So these are the things. Everybody concentrate here. Now answer will be there. Now let's set the answer, guys. Everybody, let's set the answer. Now I'm writing here what? Okay. Now this is done. This is done. Now I have to write here. What? I have to write here private. Everybody concentrate here. Private. And what is that? Answer. Right, answer will be there, and then we are writing here what, guys? Answer we are written here. Now the issue will be there. Everybody concentrate. Now the issue will be there. Okay, let's set the question. First of all, obviously we should have to set the answer. So I'm setting the question here. So question one dot set answer of क्या है इसका answer, guys? Answer 2 will be the exact answer, right or not? Yeah, you are telling hibernate by setting by yourself, right? Now this setting will be act as a place. Right now question 2 will be there. Set answer as everybody understand. Set answer as क्या है भाई? Question 2 क्या था? Answer 1 will be there. Okay, the next one. Question 3 will be there. Question 3 will be there, and question 3 set answer as what, guys? Answer 3 will be there. Everybody concentrate. All things are done. All things are done, right? Let's write here for insert the values to the database, right? So what is the method, guys? Persist, right? Right? हाँ बोलो क्या अच्छा method वो I thought I had done some mistake. Now we are writing here what, guys? Persist of what is that we are going to add? Question one here. Okay, control C, control V. Everybody concentrate. Control C, control V. We are writing here what, guys? Question 2 is there. Control C, control V. We are writing here what, guys? Question 3 will be there. Right? And the same manner, let's set the answer because answer is also particular table, na? Okay. Now we are writing here what, guys? Answer 1. Answer 1 will be there. Answer 1 will be there. Right? Persist here what, guys? Answer 2 will be there. Answer 2 will be there. And the next one is what, guys? Answer 3 will be there. Online people, where are you guys? Where are you guys? Are you understanding the requirements? Where are you guys? Are you understanding the requirements? Yeah, exactly. Chalo. Let's see, guys. Now we had done. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to write here what? Current session dot, what is that, guys? Close. Current session ko hi commit kar do. Transaction is there. Transaction dot what, guys? Commit here. Okay, done. Data added. Everybody concentrate. Sys out, data added. Data added. Data added, done. Now let's see, guys. I'm going to run this program and check out the issue. Everybody concentrate here. Now when I'm going to run this program, concentrate here, guys. Right? When we are going to run this program, see the issue here. Right? The issue is right now, see here. What is telling? Entity type com.task.question does not belongs to the persistence unit. अरे यार नहीं कर सकता इसको. नहीं. Then you are telling, okay, question is not belongs to the persistence. Then what I have to do? We should have to write answer with the embeddable or not? Yes. But embeddable, if I write, can I write table here? No. But I need table or not? Yes. Now that's why came into the question what, guys? Mapping. And right now we are doing the mapping of one question to one answer. That's why inside this we are going to write the annotation known as 1 to 1. Now when we are writing 1 to 1, first of all we should have to map this class to the database or not? We should map this class to the database or not? Let's go to this class. And what is the package, guys? The package is com.nit.task. Let's go here already. com.nit. What is that, guys? Task is there. com.nit. What, guys? Task is there. Now question spelling sahi hai kya? Question is there. Answers is there. Yeah. Now you can see here the right now for mapping. Arey yaar, you have to tell Hibernate to map the class to one database, na? That's why you are giving here my what is that? Mapping tag. Now let's go to this place, everybody. Let's go to the MCQ platform here and try to run this program. When I'm going to try to run this program, guys, everybody concentrate here. Right? 1 to 1 is there. Now everybody concentrate here. Now all the data is added. Let's go to the database, Selvi. Let's check both the classes. Which the classes? Question class. And right now, answers. Questions value as well as which value, guys? Answers value. Let's go here. Let's open the database, guys. Let's open the database. Right? Let's write here DSC of question value. See the table, guys. See the table. See the table. Answer ID came as a primary key or not? Arey yaar, question ID and question is only available, na? But we had used 1 to 1. As a result, answer ID is present or not? Okay. DSC of answer value. Check the next one. Answer value, right? Answer values. Right? Let's see. Answer value of how many things, guys? Answer ID and answer. But the same answer ID came as a foreign key or not? See, this is the class known as answer. In the answer ID as a foreign key came or not? Let's see the result, guys. Select star from answer value. Everybody understand? Select star from answer value. See here. अरे यार फिर इसको सही करना पड़ेगा. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Just a minute, हाँ. इसको भी बनाओ. इसको भी बनाओ भाई. हाँ. Okay, let's see. Select star from answer value. You can see answer is there. So answer generated by its own. Now one ID is what, guys? Hibernate is a ORM framework. It is used to map the object to the database. 3 execute depends on. Everybody understand? Now let's go for the question ID, guys, right? Select star from. What is that? Question क्या था? Values. ये बहुत इरिटेटिंग काम है यार ये. ले भाई. मरा क्या? ये मुझे ब्रो क्यों बोलता है? मैंने प्रॉम्प्ट लिखा था इसे सर बोलने के लिए. Right? Let's see, guys. Everybody concentrate here. Select star from. Okay. Let's select star from question value. Okay. Let's see, guys. Everybody concentrate. Select star from answer. See here. Select star from question value. Now you can see here. Everybody see here. Now right now, answer is one. One answer is Hibernate is a ORM framework or not? Where is the question? What is Hibernate or not? Question ID is what, guys? 2. But the answer is mapped with what, guys? Are you understanding or not? Are you understanding or not? Let's see. See here. This is the table right now. This foreign key is added as an exact place for this question here, right? Question here in the database. Now, how to fetch it? Let's see. Answer. We are getting the exact answer or not? Let's see here, guys. Let's see here. Let's go for the answer here, and let's go for fetching the data. Data added. Now let's go for fetch the data. Last point of the day, guys. Sys out fetch the data. Fetch the data. Let's go for adding the data. Everybody concentrate. Now we are writing here. Current session dot get reference of class. Class is what, guys? Question dot question. Question. आ जाओ भाई. Right? Question dot class is there, and let's go to the database and check any primary key. Right? Let's go to the database and check any primary key. Primary key as what, guys? 2. अरे one answer का है. Right? I'm talking about question ID. Question ID what, guys? 2. Right? Let's see 2. Now this fetching ID is act as the check. When somebody will check the answer, this question ID will go internally, right? And it will match with the answer. Everybody understand? It will match with the answer. See, guys, now it will store inside the reference. Let's print the question and answer. Now suppose here, now we are writing a reference dot get question. Yes. Now sys out right now. Everybody understand? Sys out right now, right? Reference dot. What is that? Get answer. And answer have what value? Get answer. Arey, this get answer is reference variable. This is get answer for reference variable, and answer class have one answer here. That's why 2 time get answer. Bouncer chala gaya. Thoda complicated hua bouncer. Bhai, see. This is reference variable. How the setter and getter it will create it? Get answer na? So this get answer class, I need the answer of this. Here also I written answer na? Right? That's why we are writing here, right? Now let's go for the MCQ there. Let's run the program, guys, and check. Update था क्या लिखा था हमने यार? Hibernate config update था क्या? Create and drop था. Perfect. ID बदल जाएगा. चलो let's see. Let's see, guys. Everybody run the program and check out. It will change. We'll see. What is that? Hibernate is a ORM framework or not? This is how one-to-one mapping will be there. And this is how with the Hibernate one-to-one mapping will be applied, and the real-time project uses your platform. Everybody understood one-to-one mapping? Why mapping relation came? Because embeddable annotation have some issue. But we need separate database. Right? I hope this is interesting for you guys. Huh? Right, great. So your task is right now. Your task is build one MCQ generator. This one. Okay. Take the image of this one, guys. Everybody, hold on. Take the image of this requirement and try to create. Right, take the image of this one, guys. Everybody, zoom your cam and take online people. Take the screenshot. This is the particular requirement. Take the screenshot. Done. Take the screenshot. Right, this is your requirement, guys. You should have to build this requirement. Right, you should have to build this requirement. So classes, all those things, you know. Just I will show you the main class here. Just I am going to show you the main class here. Take the main class here. Take the screenshot of main class, guys. Done. Develop this one, guys. Why? Because I'm telling you, tomorrow we are going to enhance this when we have one question and multiple checkbox. Right? After that, we'll see multiple questions of the same type. Right? Same type. We'll do these type of activity by using, and then Hibernate will be completed tomorrow. Anna? Thank you, guys. You can leave then. Online people, you can leave. Yeah.
के बेसिस पर मतलब आईडी के बेसिस पर एक क्वेश्चन प्रिंट कर दे सारे